this video, man. This is not going to be easy to talk about. How's it going, YouTube? How's everyone doing tonight? I apologize for my tone of voice. I probably seem a little bit off, but this news I'm about to break out is not really something that I wanted to. Has to do a lot with this album, and one of the songs on it kind of has to do with crap that's going on right now. People have no idea what's going on, but I think I can give a pretty good gist of what's going on right now. So, let me just start off by getting into it. I'll be talking about political topics and some sports topics, but mainly things that are going on around the world right now, because there's not enough being talked about with that, and the news is just lying and not saying things truthfully. So, yeah, it's weird. Speaking of taking care of yourself, I ate a bunch of junk food this weekend, and it pisses me off, man, because I told myself I wasn't going to do it, but the weird thing is I ended up working out right after I left the area that I was at this weekend. So, yeah, I don't like giving away my friends and their names, especially because of certain issues that have happened in the past, so I'd rather keep it under wraps. But anyway, the real topic right now, oh boy, I don't even know I don't even know how to respond to this. My friend had sent me this, and sorry, the computer's being a little stupid right now. Come on. Okay, so hasn't been brought up yet, but I'm just gonna flat out come out and say it. There's been reports in Brazil that there's been another outbreak from another virus, and it's not Ebola or Corona. It's some new virus that has no symptoms at all, to be exact. You don't get nothing, but it just kills you.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know why the news isn't saying anything about it right now.
Must not be too bad.
And it's weird because this virus where this is it's in parts of Brazil where there's a lot of Christian groups and a lot of Catholic churches around. So I'm thinking this may be Satan's work trying to sit there and overthrow Christianity right now. So I don't know. We'll see. It says it in the Bible. I mean, angels and the seven plagues. If you guys don't know what that is, you need to go read the book of Revelation so you know what I'm talking about. We're probably 2 chapters in to almost being to the fall of Babylon. And when that happens, when Israel falls, the second Israel falls is the second God comes back. So and when that happens, our world is going to feel a freaking shake like no other. So, I can tell everybody why we have these viruses all around the world. Well, 2 reasons: because we don't clean up our planet and we pollute, and we don't take responsibility for
our actions.
No, for our actions, and it's bullshit. I mean, I'm a janitor. He's a janitor. We clean up our environment. Why the fuck can't everybody else? Why can't everybody else? Honestly.
Well, look at the plague.
The plague. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you straight up right now why the plague is where it is. The reason that we have viruses right now is because our fucking climate is so bad, our air quality is so bad that now, since we're just ignoring the fact that climate control was a thing, now we're having all these problems because we're ignoring climate control, and that may be our downfall. I'm telling you right now, that's gonna bite us in the ass. You guys think fucking earthquakes and fucking floods are? No, bro. I told you it's gonna get a lot worse than this. I said it in my videos 3 videos ago, like 3 months ago, when they had that Australia fire going on. I said this is just the beginning. It says it in a scripture too. In the Mummy, the first one, it says death is only the beginning. It's funny because that was something out of the Bible, and they used it in the scripture. They used a scripture from the Bible in the movie The Mummy. Turns out that Universal Studios is actually quite a religious production company. Didn't know that. It also explains Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is New Lane Cinema. You know, I think it's suspicious how they got closed down and shut down. I feel like there is more to that wasn't being... There's something that got covered up there. Something didn't seem right. They just shut down New Lane Cinema for no reason. They got bought out. I don't buy that, dude. I think New Lane Cinema was getting too good and people were getting jealous and they wanted to destroy New Lane Cinema for what it was, so... Dude, if you guys aren't familiar with New Lane Cinema did The Grinch Stole Christmas, Dumb and Dumber, the Lord of the Rings movies, and several other movies. I can't think of them all right now. They also did the Friday movies in the series, so... Now, they haven't confirmed that... For you guys wondering who that is, that was my work colleague. He agrees with everything I say because he's been alive a lot longer than I have and he's seen a lot more than I have, so yeah. Our world, man, people have been trashing this world long before I was even born, but I'll tell you, man, to see what it is right now and what it's become, it's sickening, dude. The trash everywhere. And people's excuses is there's no garbage can. Bullshit. That's a bunch of fucking bullshit because, motherfucker, I'll tell you right now, pardon my French, if I can carry my garbage all the way to the garbage can, then you are full of shit. For people to just go, oh, there's no garbage can, and throw garbage on it, nah, that's you not giving a shit. That's you being lazy and not wanting to take the garbage all the way to the damn can. No. It's like the people who litter fucking trash in the woods, man. All the garbage that we litter in the woods, man. People wonder why we have these problems. Come on, guys, wake up. America, what's going on? Go back to school, maybe you'll find out. Honestly. I'm not gonna lie, man, but this world can use some serious education. You got people that are just basing off shit off of the internet. The internet ain't gonna tell you what you need to know. It's only gonna educate you to a certain extent. But I don't know what to think. Oh, and then now I have to deal with bed bugs too. Oh wow. Is that fucking what's her face? Anyway, I said this so long ago though. If I recall my apocalypse video I did in beginning of 2019, I believed in some of the stuff that I talked about, and there was stuff that's already happening right now. I do remember mentioning a virus in that video too. I said it, and I've been saying it all along. If we keep going the way we're going, humanity will not exist much longer. I mean, we got floods in Pendleton, dude. We got volcanoes erupting, and everybody acts like this is normal. Okay, here's what I've learned so far about this virus. And you guys want to know? Death tops 1,000 U.S. reports. 13 confirmed cases updated. Where? I don't know. But guys, I hate to say it, man, but I think this thing's airborne. If there's 13 new cases in the U.S., man, the U.S. said a 13th confirmed case emerged in the U.S. That's telling me, man, that this shit is traveling from China over to the United States airborne. Who knows what other countries it's infecting? We may not even know yet because other countries may not tell us because we don't have communications with other countries. So, this is just This is fucking ridiculous, man. If we would have fucking stepped up, we wouldn't be in this mess. And what did Trump have to say? Trump says virus will subside in spring. Doctors not. I'm sorry, bro, but when it comes to Trump talking about things that he thinks he knows about, like viruses, he doesn't know shit. Virus is not going to subside in spring. It's probably going to progress worse. Okay. I agree with Trump. I would hope that it would subside in spring, but that's not Trump assuming, man. That's him saying maybe. He doesn't even know, man. And honestly, I'm sick and tired of people bashing our president, dude, for things that don't even have any fucking thing to do with him, dude. What the whole Trump impeachment inquiry? It's such a witch hunt, waste of time. Such fucking stupid as fuck, dude. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting. I'm irritated by it. I've been saying this for 13 damn years, man. I knew this shit was gonna happen. I said it when I was a kid, man. I was 12 years old. I was trying to tell people, I told people to stop littering, and people looked at me like I was an idiot. Who's laughing now? Yeah, it's funny how your parents tell you not to litter and they tell you to be more cleanly. You know, the reason they say that is so that we didn't have these issues. So, it's not just, I'm going to tell you, it's not just littering. It's several things. Nuclear power plants, fucking paper refineries, our cars alone, man. Look how many cars we have in the United States, dude. Half of them are being made, half of them don't even get bought. They just get shipped off and scrapped down into new metal to be made into something else. It's pollution. Fucking pollution. I just want to get this clear, okay? Quote unquote from what Nancy Pelosi said. This is really sad, man, because that poor lady's actually getting death threats from people. She's just trying to do her job, man. What the fuck's wrong with people, dude? They're here, you know, they have hearts, you know. They're not totally fucking evil. And you know what? I should speak for myself because I've said some things that were great in my last couple of videos. I mean, they're just doing their job, man, and it may not be easy because you don't always win when it comes to doing politics. Politics tears your life apart, you know? I've heard several Democrats and several Republicans say they don't even want to do politics anymore because they're fucking fed up with it. I don't blame them, dude. I would rather be at home fucking with my family than fucking having to deal with that shit. Sorry, but no. You think any of them want to be there doing that? Fuck no. I'm sorry, man. Speaking for what Joe Biden said, he said this in a recent video. He said, this job is not fun for me. He's like, I don't enjoy doing it half the time, but he's like, it's what puts the bills on the table. He's like, yeah, I make a lot of money, but I worked hard for it because I went to school. Yeah. Same thing how people bash Trump for making money. Dude, he made money because his dad owned his dad owned the Trump Corp, excuse me. I don't know how to pronounce that. If somebody can help me out. He owned literally the entire Trump company. And then Donald Trump took it over and pretty much followed in his dad's footsteps. And he's been getting hatred ever since. And now, because he's president, people hate him more because of his past issues. And people are calling him racist. I've never heard one comment that... I've been watching the fool, man. How is anything that he says racist, dude? Please leave comments and put your opinions down and how you feel about it. I would love to hear it. Even if it's negative and you're going to call me out, you have a right to. It's your voice. But don't be surprised if I comment with something not so fucking nice back. So anyway, it's the rule of politics. People think they know fucking everything. So I'm not saying I do. So I'm not saying I know more than everybody else. I mean, dude, come on. We know it's serious when we have to quarantine an entire fucking ship of people. And look, speak of the devil, it's right here. This right here pisses me off so fucking bad, bro. I want to put my foot up everybody's ass for how fucking ignorant people are. Ship leaves, cruise ship coronavirus outbreak leaves crew nowhere to hide. So, this ship, they finally, from what I've heard, they finally got the ship. It's in Yokohama, Japan. This is the ship that was stranded out in the ocean for a while. They finally managed to get it back. That might have been their fatal mistake. So, now that I'm hearing about this, they have 2,500 travelers that got off the cruise ship. And they just now confirmed the cases of this from the cruise ship. Actually, no, you know what? Sorry, I'm looking at the picture before the damn ship left. They're still stranded out in the ocean. They're not letting anybody in because they don't want to risk. It's sad, man. You're leaving people out there to die because you don't have a fucking cure. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, Japan. Seriously. You're gonna leave your own people out there to die, dude. Because, why? You wanna know why this is happening? People are dying, and I've said it. I'm gonna say it again. Pollution. We don't clean up our world, this shit is gonna happen. You're gonna lose your loved ones because you can't sit there and fucking... people are gonna die, man. We're gonna lose people that we don't wanna lose. And you know what? That's a sacrifice that's gonna happen because we didn't sit there and take responsibility and fucking act like human beings. Instead, we act like animals and destroyed our planet. And we got animals, sea life dying because of radiation from fucking power plants that were never cleaned up properly. Our air pollution is so fucking bad now that we have fucking viruses up the ass. So, you tell me, guys, tell me if you think if our world is gonna get any better. Because I got news for you. It's not. It's gonna get a lot worse. This is just the beginning. I'm waiting for the big one, honestly. The big one. Excuse me. That's the first time my phone's done that. Apologies. I'm waiting for the big one because the big one I feel is going to be the trigger that will cause a lot of volcanoes to erupt, including Mount Hood, Mount Bachelor, the Sisters, Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, possibly even Yellowstone. Gosh, I hope Yellowstone doesn't erupt when that thing happens. I don't know, man. The 9.8 earthquake, bro. Do you know how powerful that is? It's almost a 10-point. It's almost a 10-pointer. If it gets to a 9.0, dude, it probably, depending on how bad the earthquake is, we'll be looking at half of Oregon underwater, half of California, and the earthquake aftershock would be so strong that it probably would fucking shake Yellowstone to death. And what happens when you shake a bottle, guys? That's the same thing with the earthquake. Earthquakes, tectonic plates clash together. You have numerous fucking shockwaves going under the ground at fucking speeds that are like out of this world, dude. And the problem is, I really think I really think that Yellowstone is a ticking time bomb. It's just waiting for the right thing to wake it up. I can tell you right now that this earthquake will be the one to wake it up. If you guys don't think I'm wrong, if you guys think I'm wrong, excuse me. If you guys think I'm wrong, dude, just go and look at the scientific facts. It hasn't erupted yet because it doesn't have enough. It needs something to shake it up, and I'll tell you that earthquake will be strong enough to do it. So let's hope that. I really hope that doesn't happen in my lifetime, but you never know. Apologize, I hope I'm not grossing anybody out. Kind of on my lunch break talking about this. Now, back to this so-called plague, and it hasn't been confirmed if it's actually real yet, or either that the CDC hasn't brought it up, but I I got friends and I got people that know people, so. The reason this isn't going to stop, guys, is because we're in Revelation days. It was written to be this way, regardless of how people see it. So, anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I will bring up one more thing. I told everybody that I said we were going to be getting into an all-out nuclear war. That was just one of the things. That was one of the guesses. I didn't think it was actually going to happen, but it's not, because nobody wants to nobody wants to have a nuclear fallout, man. Like I said, it will have worse air quality. There will be viruses that could probably kill people in a second. So look at the radiation itself would kill you instantly. Chernobyl, you go over there, you're only able to have air quality there for about an hour, and then you have to get the fuck out. So anyway, guys, but that's it for my video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Thank you very much. Like I said, I hope everybody has a great night. I will talk to you later. Stay up. Peace.